Joining us now, Blackie Lawless.
The one and only?
Well, yeah, the one and only, yes, but from W.A.S.P, or is it W.A.S.P? I mean, what the hell's going on, basically?
It's now called Blackie Lawless and W.A.S.P.
Blackie Lawless and W.A.S.P?
And W.A.S.P.
Right.
We had someone leave the band, and we're making another record right now, and it should be out in March, and we'll be out on the road probably in April.
Let's clarify the situation, though. Who actually is in the band, then? I mean,
well, Chris left.
Right, Chris left, yeah, but who's in the band, then?
Well, Frankie's playing drums again.
Right.
As a matter of fact, well, Ken Hensley played on the last record,
right,
even though he doesn't tour with us, and he came in last week and put on his tracks on the new record. And in some ways, this is going to be a little more B3 heavy than it was even on the last record. And I don't know if Johnny's going to go out with us again or not, you know, but, I mean, basically, the nucleus that created the last record's still there, so it really doesn't matter.
Right. But having said that, I mean, is it a one-man band now, really? Is it just Blackie Lawless, because it's Blackie Lawless and what? Is it Blackie Lawless?
It's as much of a one-man band now as it was then.
Very cryptic indeed.
Well, you know, it's like, I look at it this way. You know, so there's some guys in this world who want to go out and rock and roll and kick a little ass, and then there's some guys who want to stay home and wash dishes and wear aprons and just basically be a Chinese houseboy. And that seems to be, you know, I guess the difference between boys and men. And
you're not mentioning any names,
no.
That's extremely cagey of you, and I'm not going to draw you on that one. But let's just talk about
I'm not talking about just my situation either. I mean, that could apply to a lot of things. You know, to a lot of different situations. So I just, you know, I want to get on with what I want to do. And it's like, you know, let's put it this way: making this record has been a pleasure. It really has been. For a number of reasons. I built my own studio, a 48-track, state-of-the-art studio. So it's like a playpen to create things, you know, artistically. And it's got a full bar in it, you know. I mean, I can't forget that. But nevertheless, the whole idea is like, it's a relaxed environment. Let's just say that there's nobody there that doesn't really want to be there now.
Right.
So we're having a ball, you know. I can't explain to you the difference between the way I feel now and, say, 2 years ago. I mean, I'm having a ball. I'm enjoying life. I really am. There's a world focus that comes here that you don't see. Even when they have the Monsters of Rock in America, it's so spread out, it becomes watered down after you do too many of them. And when you do one thing and you do it right, you make it special. I mean, if you look around here, and I'm sure you've had this camera out here, you know, throughout the day, you'll see people from everywhere. I mean, this is a major event. And the world's attention focuses on Donington even more so than the rest of the European Monster Show.